Let's go, guys. We're back for day three. Day three is live. Let me find out if we're live on YouTube. Glad to be back. No excuses. But we legit have to make this a daily thing if we really want to make progress. Okay. Hopefully I'm live again tomorrow. I'm live on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right. I'm excited to be back. Even though we're not away for a very long time, just about 2 days. But I'm excited that I'm back. And yeah, whether you're watching the recording or you're live now, I'm excited that we get to have this discussion again. Yeah. So whoop 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 whoop. I'm so excited that we're back. And yeah, today we're just going to basically just chat. It's not going to be too serious. So I'll make sure that I'm too serious. Am I too serious? I'm not too serious. I'm just serious. I'm just serious. That's why I've been able to build all of these things. Just focus and build. So I'm not too serious. So since someone said I'm too serious, right? Let's just have a bit of fun for the first 5 minutes before we get into the business for day three. All right. I'm so glad, definitely, for those currently joining right now, and for those that are going to listen to the recording. I'm super excited to have everyone join. I think that's the second time I'm saying that. But really, I'm too excited. Also, this is a 10-day series. So this is the third day. There's still about seven more series to go. And yeah, like I mentioned, the first day wasn't expected. Just happened. It just kind of happened. And we were like, okay, you know what? Since the first day went pretty well, let's make this a thing. That's why we're here, making it a 10-day live series, even though it's not 10-day consecutively. But 10-day series could be a day in between, could be an hour in between, could be 2, 3 days in between. But we're just going to ensure it's 10 series that we're going to upload. And if you're joining for the first time, drop where you're joining in from in the live chat. Unfortunately, we're unable to stream on Twitch. Twitch, when we're doing a sound check, go and check out the video of the sound check. Twitch is cool, but compared to YouTube accessibility, I would say YouTube is more preferable. But hopefully, we're able to stream on Twitch too in the coming days or for the next series. So yeah, drop where you're tuning in from in the chat. So today we're going to be talking about something interesting. It's going to be more of a conversation, and like I mentioned from the first stream, during this series, I'm just sharing my perspective. So wherever it is I share, it's just to kind of just expound, let's discuss, share your questions in the Q&A in the live chat, or um, reach out to me, and then that would be the topic of the next live session, the live stream. So basically, it's more of like a discussion. I'm not an expert, so I'm still learning myself. And wherever it is I'm sharing, I'm just sharing from my own perspective, from what I've learned so far, and what I believe I could share with my connect with my network and with the general public, with the world at large, because uh, this stream is currently broadcasted to the whole world. And yeah, basically, so whether you're from my network or not, you could learn, I could learn from you, both of us could learn from each other. So we're going to be focusing on building system that outlast you. Even myself, I'm still learning a lot on this. I think I mentioned during day two, some of the people I follow, Sir Richard Happen, the founder of HomeServe, who sold HomeServe at 4.1 billion pounds. Tim Thibault, also the founder of Tim Thibault Foundation, um, Stephen Bartlett. I believe Stephen Bartlett is more familiar with our current generation. That's Gen Alphas and Gen Zs. And then I have Simon Sinek and then Dr. Bridget Hyacinth. So these are like the top five people I follow closely that has helped shape my thinking and all of this. And has also kind of inspired to come here to have these lives, including the big guys doing the streaming in the streaming industry, Aisha Speed and Kai. So yeah, basically some of these people were part of the main reason why I'm in your face. But all cool. So we're going to be going deep into how to stop being the bottleneck in your own business. Yeah, like I mentioned, I don't want you to be too serious, like someone mentioned, but we'll just ensure we are serious, we are focused. Then we get to the business we are here for. All right. So, how to ensure you are not the bottleneck of your own business? Your business could be your assignments for those still in high school and college. Your business could be your current drop shipping job. Your business could be your content creation journey. Your business could be whatever it is you're passionate about that you spend much lot of time doing it. That's your business. And for you to scale, for it to go beyond you, you have to start thinking of how other people can work the success of the business in your absence. Like whether you're there or not, success is still happening. So basically, that's what we're going to be discussing because that's what translates into building system that outlasts you, ensuring that you create a system, a structure within whatever it is that you love to do, ensuring you create a system and structure that it would continue whether you're there or not. So basically, that's just the summary of what we're going to be discussing. How to delegate, because right now I think at May Foundation we currently have about 1,000 volunteers. Yeah, 1,000 volunteers from about 50 plus countries. Like literally, we're privileged to have such massive contributions from around the world. So I'm going to be sharing a bit of tips and just some action points on how you could also replicate the same thing in your businesses, in your organizations, in your non-profits, in whatever it is you're building. Basically, ensuring that it's a global effort. I think that's what we've done pretty well at May Foundation. We've ensured that it's a global kind of effort and it's not just a single person doing it. All right. So we're also going to discuss on how to build what actually runs without you, if possible forever, because I myself am still learning on this aspect. So we're going to share perspective. We're going to share perspective from each other. I'm going to be reading the chat. I'm going to be learning from you. You're also going to be learning from me from this life. So yeah, like I mentioned, for the first 5 minutes, we're going to be doing something fun. Where I'm at, where I'm at is classified. Where I'm at is classified, but I believe I promised, and I will keep to my promise. I promised there was going to be an IRL. I promised there was going to be an IRL stream. Yeah, I promised there was going to be an IRL stream, either my current location or where I'm moving to. So yeah, I'm on the verge of moving to another country. So I'm going to do an IRL stream and you would definitely know where I'm at. So, where I see myself in 5 to 10 years. Oh my goodness, where I see myself in 5 to 10 years. First, I'm a Christian. The Lord holds the future. But where I see myself in the next 5 to 10 years, definitely. For Boliche, I see Boliche as one of the top African brand, African made in Africa, made in Nigeria, possibly, and but we are very big in the US market. We're very big in the Europe market and big in the Chinese and Asia market in general. So basically, that's where I see myself for Bullish there. For me, Foundation, I see us doing a lot in the global south in 5 years, 5 years to 10 years. That's like 2036, 2035, 2031. So yeah, basically, because we have a goal of creating, I believe I shared it in the previous streams, we have a goal of creating about 50 million learning and educational opportunities for about 50 million people in the global south by 2030. That's a very ambitious goal. Yeah, I know, right? But we kind of love to put the goals very ambitious, and even though we don't meet up with the 50 million, we will go beyond our initial. If we set it very small, maybe like 10,000 or 100,000, we would achieve 100,000 and be like, what's next? But if we set it 50 million, even though we don't hit the 50 million, at least 1 million, at least 2 million, at least 10% of it would definitely meet it. 5 million. And we're also developing partnerships with global coalitions, global institutions. And that's how we kind of foresee, because SG7 is the goal to almost anything partnership, 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 partnership. And some on a personal level, 5 to 10 years, yeah, definitely. I see myself getting married with kids if possible. What else? Definitely, my finances have gone up because yeah, we're talking about $1 billion. Hopefully, by then, I'm actually $1 billion. $1 billion valuation. Like all of these companies I've just mentioned, they have $1 billion valuation. I'm also an actual Forbes enlisted billionaire in a couple of 5 to 10 years. So yeah, some crazy personal hot take. I love pounded yam for the yam and egusi for my Nigerian people. So yeah, I think that's the unfiltered Q&A. So if you're in the chat, smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't. Before we move much in depth into today, and I also just share my perspective, like I mentioned. The first stream wasn't planned, but the subsequent ones we've kind of arranged, even though it's not too it's not too serious like the person mentioned, but at least it's organized and orderly. So we're not just dilly-dallying, but it's structured. All right. So yeah, like I mentioned, the target audience, I'm definitely looking forward to my generation, Gen Z, taking up initiatives. Definitely, we're one of the most exposed generations with the internet, with streaming, with social media, with you could literally connect with anyone anywhere around the world. Just like that, you could build with anyone without even meeting physically. You could. So we're one of the most privileged generation, and that definitely Gen Alpha would their own will be seriously even much more. So Ayomide, if 15 years old saw you today, would he be mind blown or would he give you feedback? 15 years old me. I think I'm gonna be turning 20. That's also a secret. But you'll get to know when I announce it. But I'm definitely below 25. And so yeah, would 15-year-old be mind blown? I would say 15-year-old will just clap for me because I was definitely sure 15-year-old me had a lot of goals. A lot of goals. I'm on that part. I'm on that part. Would definitely be not be mind blown, but would be like, yeah, you're there, you're there, you're there. 15-year-old me would be like, you're there, you're almost hitting those marks where I dreamt about. So yeah, because I now reminiscing on those goals and those visions and those futuristic like endeavors like I believe and I hope to be a part of building. I'm definitely on that path. I'm definitely on that path. And I hope I'm even able to do much more than I thought back then. So would he give you feedback? I believe so. I believe so because 15-year-old me was in Lagos, not Lagos, Ogun State, Nigeria. 15-year-old me was in Ogun State, Nigeria, and was definitely on his like one of the most memorable time was when I was on my bed and just reminiscing about the future because I've always been a futuristic person from a very young age. So yeah. What feedback will he give you? To keep God still, because at that time that was when I just got to receive the life of Christ. So yeah, will still be to pursue God like nothing else. But honestly, we'll probably look at my calendar and say like, why are you waking up so early? Because right now this is 7 p.m. PDT. You'll be like, why are you waking up so early and you're reading 50-page reports? Where's the video game time? Like, I can't remember the last time I played video game. I can't remember. Not to shame, and this is my own preference because definitely work, 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 work. All I do is pray, meditate, sleep, eat, watch YouTube, work. So it has been very long I played video game. Too long, too long. But definitely he's going to joke on that and be like, I think will be proud of me in that way. Like I mentioned that I'm on that path. I'm on that path on what I envisioned when I was 15 years old. So yeah, you would be hyped that we are building real platforms across the globe. Recently, we just launched the Global Leadership Summit. What's it called? The Mentor Mentee Matchmaking Program. So yeah, that's pretty impressive. Because we have coaches from around I think 15 countries. Yeah, 15 countries. About 15 coaches from across these countries showed interest to be a part of it. And this is just a sub initiative, like a post summit initiative after the main event. So that's pretty impressive. And we keep building on that and keep building on that even until we even do much scalable and much impactful work across the globe. All right. All right, my 5 to 10 year vision. Where do you genuinely see yourself in 10 years? Be real with us. I've just shared it. I've just shared it. But in 10 years, um, because we're also discussing about the future here, um, $1 billion ideas. That's the title of this stream. $1 billion ideas. Let's talk. So since we're talking about the future, definitely we're talking about global infrastructures. I'm still learning, so I don't really know much, but I'm learning. I'm learning still. We are building still. So I'm leading sustainable policies. Hopefully, I work with a lot of governments, both on the African continent and on the European continent. Also across emerging markets, like I mentioned for Bullish there, we kind of foresee ourselves as the next African Louis Vuitton and African Christian Dior. So definitely this is what we kind of look forward to becoming over the next decade. So owning my time so completely that I can take random days off is one of the top bucket list where my money is at work. Organizations, their systems. So I don't have to be there where I could just go off any day, anytime. So that's also one of the goals. Also traveling around the world because I shared with one of my friends today that one of my top bucket list is traveling around the world, um, visiting one of the top 1% places where it's very reserved, just explore beaches, islands, and all of that. Fly anywhere without checking Slack. But seriously, in 10 years, I want to look at thousands of founders and leaders who scale their vision because of the systems we've built today. Because the May Foundation right now, it's almost transcending to an organization of leaders raising other leaders. Like all of our initiatives, we have kind of seen the pattern. This is almost what it's becoming. It's becoming an organization of leaders, both myself and my team, and then our partners, an organization of leaders raising other leaders. Like that's almost what is becoming right now. So in the next 5, 10 years, I want to look back at thousands, not just hundreds, but thousands of founders that we've helped, thousands of founders, thousands of leaders that we've helped, both on my personal space or through the May Foundation or through other initiatives. Because we have other initiatives like the Climate Action and Education Forum, the Global Leadership Summit, the Global End-to-End Academy, the Africa Sustainability Week, the World Health Exhibition Conference. So through all of these initiatives, hopefully we're able to scale visions of thousands and thousands of founders. Because right now we have about 3,000 people in our community, our WhatsApp community, like across all channels, 3,000 on WhatsApp alone. I think almost 4,000 on LinkedIn, almost 8,000 on Instagram. So we are building, yeah, we are building still. And hopefully we're able to also kind of measure the impact, like exact figure. So we're accountable to ourselves. All right. So what's one secret or guilty pleasure people would never guess about you as a CEO? Okay, okay. I still have a lot of things in cooking, so just allow me for now. I'm going to share a lot. I'm going to share a lot. I'm going to keep you guys updated. The IRL is one, I promised. So please look forward to that. I'm also going to start uploading actual video. No, this ones are just live, and I kind of upgrade them to become almost similar to an actual video. But please look forward to an actual video that's going to be edited, fully uploaded alongside an IRL stream. So please just look forward to that. Um, yeah. What is the one fear that keeps you motivated to build so hard? I would say there are no fear except for the fear of the Lord. There are no fear. What's making me motivated to build so hard is that what I've gone through, I don't want others to go through that, like go through the same thing. So whatever it is you are seeing me build, they are like solutions for myself. Like the problems I went through, I'm building those solutions. So since I've grown out of those problems now, I'm now creating the solutions to other people going through the problems I faced then. I hope that makes sense. So that's been one of the very huge motivation. And anytime I see the ripple effect, the impact, that's really been very, 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 very amazing. It feels good to see that what I didn't enjoy when I was growing, I'm now creating the opportunity for other people. If some of them are even older than me, now I'm creating the opportunity for them. And it's just very exciting to see that. So um, yeah, let's go into the main business. Did someone just say that? Oh my goodness! Did someone just say even the fun session is almost serious? What am I going to do? I'm not too serious. We are just a little bit serious. A little bit. A little bit serious. All right. Um, Let me also set up the Q&A again so we could have even more structured conversations. So if you want to ask more questions, please go into the chat, ask me more questions, connect with me. All of the links to connect with me to contribute to what we're doing is also in the description. Find it in the description. Ways to connect with me, ways to build with me at May Foundation or any other initiative. They're all in the description below. All right. I think I did that for day two life. Let me sing. Please like and subscribe. Like. So let me make it cringe. All right, just subscribe. It's just there. Look at the button. It's just there. Look at it. Just click it. Subscribe. All right. Now we're just gonna go into the business proper. All right. So the chat, please just keep on pushing out the energy and let that exact vision also help us build together. So today's focus on building systems that outlast you. I basically started learning about this year. Yeah, this year around February, March. That was when I started taking building systems that outlast me very seriously because last year May Foundation almost went zero because I was outside of the state. So May Foundation, nobody was doing anything because I was not around. Then that kind of woke me up like, bro, if you don't bring this thing into the actual way it should be, if you don't build this system, you're just doing something that will not be there when you're gone. All right, so that's why I took it very serious. We structured the team. We had to select C levels in April. We had to build a new global team. We had to like create executive committees. Right now, we're currently selecting executive committees for. So we have both operational team and we have both executive teams. So all of these things we've been building because it starts from the people first, the people building. So once you have a very strong team, the next is the world, the marketplace. So basically. Once you have a very strong team, the rest is much easier. And basically, when you're selecting team, select people much smarter than you. Just basically where you feel you have weaknesses, then select teams in those strengths. So everyone fits in like a perfect glove. Like everyone just fits in where they are needed. So you can see this is the middle finger. Middle finger is taller than his pinky finger. So just ensure everyone just fits in where they best contribute, where they best contribute. So this might not contribute the way this is contributing. This might not contribute the way this is contributing, but they are all contributing, making it whole. I hope you understand. So they're making it whole. So just ensure that you select according to where they are needed and where they are perfect. Like their expertise is just it just fits in right. Just fits in right. All right. So doing everything versus building framework. I just shared about that. Most founder aren't running a business. They own a high stress job. I've learned that, like I mentioned, I learned that this year, not to carry everything on my head. Not to carry everything on my head because you are the founder. No, delegate tasks. Delegate tasks. Just spread responsibilities because when you're there or not, if it's working, then you've succeeded. When you're not there and it's not working, you've not really done anything. Beyond the profits, beyond the exposure, beyond the visibility, beyond the funding, the internal team, if they're not running without you, you've not really done a thing yet. So shift from how do I do this task to what framework or system can execute this task. So shift from you to the team. So it's no longer about you, especially when you've done your homework with your team, like with your team, like getting the right team. Once you've done the homework, getting the right team, move everything on your desk, move it to them. Let them be the one doing it and give, and that's where trust comes in. Trust comes in the aspect where some of them are still learning on the job, like from my own experience. Some of them are not that MIT level kind of expertise, but still kind of trust them that they'll still do it pretty well. I know because I think during the GLS, I gave autonomy to the chief administrative officer. I made her run all of the programs. She was the one having meetings with the partners and all of that. And I was just kind of watching from behind, doing other things that needed to be done. And when there was like a bottleneck, like um yeah, a bottleneck, then she came back to me and this was the mindset I had. Focus on the problem, getting the problem solved. Like focus on the don't focus on what she did wrong, what she did not do wrong. Or if you do it like that, you might remove the morale of your team. So instead of just focus, instead of talking about what she did wrong, what she did not do wrong, what he did wrong, focus on the problem and target the solution. Like just be solution focus. Like so what's now the way forward now? It has happened, it has happened. So what is now the way out of it? So that's that kind of mindset kind of made it very seamless because it's almost like you're on a train, and you need to edit, you need to fix the train while it's still moving. You can't stop. If you stop, it's going to disrupt some plans that have already been pre-made, and the train is moving. It's a moving train, and you have to fix it while still moving. So you must be working on the go. You must have that kind of mindset where you are working on the go, and your team having trust in them. Very good. Having this solution targeted mentality where yes, the problem has happened. So what is now the way forward? What is now the way out? How can we solve it? Would make a whole lot of difference. Like a whole lot of difference. So now operational workflow, SOPs, early delegations. Um, if you do a task more than 3 times, if you do a task more than 3 times, if you are doing something more than 3 times, document it. Like basically just document it, record a 2 minute video. If you have a YouTube channel, upload it there, write three bullet points and store it. Because once you've done it 3 times, I think you've kind of mastered it a little bit. This is my third live stream also. So it's also documented. The saved stream is also on YouTube. So document it, store it because you could use this to train other people. Like once you are creating the operational workflow. So delegate when someone else can do it 80% as well as you. So when someone is almost as is not as perfect 100%, but 80%, there's still a chance the person will still have that kind of success rate. Just don't wait for perfection. Just assign the person to carry on. Assign the person to carry on. That's how you move from founder bottleneck. You move from doing everything to building frameworks. So once you've done something, you've done a thing repetitively, like you've done it repetitively, if I'm right, but you've done it more than once, you've done it more than twice, you've done more than three times. Don't keep doing it since you're founder. Move on to the next problem that needs your attention. Just document it. It could be you could document it on Google Doc, it could be on a spreadsheet, it could be live video like this. Just record it down, document it, and then share with the team. Let them learn from it and just assign to them. Let them grow with it. So whether they make mistake or not, they will grow, perfect it, and they also will delegate to the next person to learn on the job. All right. So now project management and structural sustainability. Uh, Getting to this task done. I think it's also move back to motivation because I was having a call with a friend before the live stream. She was not motivated. If you're watching this, if you're watching this stream like right now, hi. But definitely, we just have to be there to ensure that we have a strong why. That was what I was sharing with the person to have a strong why. If you have a strong why, you're going to be motivated regardless. And this most strongest why is most definitely about your purpose. About your purpose. Why are you doing this? About you, not just the why of the short term goal, but like for a longer time, like for the next 50 years. Why are you doing what you're doing? That's really going to help in everything you're doing. So have a very, very, very strong why that will keep your motivation high, ensuring that most times, this song there is prophecy over me. So most times I have my own um push or motivation. You can see the first stream was like 5 or 6 days ago. The next stream was like 3 days ago. I could have just stopped. Like literally, I could have just stopped because there's a lot of things that a lot of plans, even though I'm sitting here, there's still a lot of plans that have to go in for me to still be sitting here to live stream this. There's still a lot of plans. Talk more when and I start an IRL and I start an actual desktop stream and I start an actual podcast. You should know a lot of things will still go into that likewise. So having a strong why, having a very high motivation, a source fueling your motivation, having a source fueling your motivation will keep you still going, keep you still going. Definitely, like I mentioned, hopefully I'm able to increase my dedication to this live stream so we could learn more together. I learn from you through the chat. You also learn from me. And like I mentioned, I'm just sharing my perspective. I'm just picking up my brain. Like I mentioned from the first stream, I'm just sharing this so that in 5 years, 10 years, I come back and kind of reminisce and see what was I thinking then? Or how was my mindset then? And then I compare it to the decade later. So basically, that's what I'm also. So I'm not just on this live stream just for myself. I'm also for everyone, for you guys also to kind of grow together. Basically, that's the title of the live stream, to grow together. I've shared my goal for the decade, and let's grow together. Let's grow together. There's this word, or should I say adage that goes, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go farther, go together. So definitely the community I'm building here would help me that if at any point the morale, the motivation kind of declines, yeah, will be like, don't forget what you said. So day on the 5th, on the 4th of August 2026. Don't forget what you said. Don't forget what I was like, yeah, I said so. And then we pat ourselves back. We have to finish up what we started. So basically, as well, I'm here. So basically, documenting also kind of helps you to push, helps on your motivation. So when at any point, that's why also journaling is very good. Also having a diary, documenting. So when you kind of go back and check, oh, I wrote this thing, oh, I said this thing, it's going to fuel your future. It could literally be the sole thing that kind of push you to the next level in the coming years and next in the coming months, in the coming decades. So document would really help. All right. So getting to this task done, since you're now having what's it called? You are having the system being built gradually. Structural sustainability is kind of next. Now that there's a lot of tools you can use, Canva can help. There's the Copilot, there's the cloud, there's GPT, there's Gemini. There's a lot of tools that can literally help you, that can support. So building a machine that produces results even when you are asleep, traveling, or focusing on high level strategy is very key. One thing I've loved recently over the past 7 to 10 months is making money while you're sleeping. It's just very, 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 very interesting stuff. When you are sleeping, things are running. When you're sleeping, when you are asleep, you are still producing results. That's the best kind of feeling. So on this $1 billion journey, I'd love us to create systems, sustainable, structural sustainability, um, and basically just an entire systems that run without you. Without you is when you are asleep also, because you are not aware of what's going on. Without you is also when you're asleep. All right. Without you is also when you're asleep. So when you're asleep is even like your first test for those that don't have a team yet. For those that don't have a team yet, your first test of without you is when you're asleep. So when you're asleep, are you still getting results? That's your first step of without you. All right. I hope we've been able to achieve a lot through this stream. This stream is much more shorter than the previous ones. But if you have any more question, like I said, I'm just here to just share my perspectives, to just grow together, to document the journey. But if you have any more questions, do reach out to me in the live stream description. Description it has all of my details, all of my social media handles, it has all of the forms you could fill out, it has all of the partnership email addresses, so you could reach out to me there and we would catch up. We would catch up. All right, like I mentioned, there's a lot of things cooking, so just look out for it. Look out for it. There's a lot cooking, so look out for it. Be honest with me in the comments. If you took a vacation, because right now it's still summer, so if you took a vacation and you're just watching this when you're resuming, or you're watching this while still on vacation, or watching this right now, just be honest with me. Share your project growth. Do not stall. Ensure you're still pushing, you're still pushing, you're still pushing, you're still pushing, and just ensure you motivate yourself, document your journey, and let's just grow together. See you at that $1 billion net circle. Yeah. So like I mentioned, don't forget all of the links are in the chat. If you want to schedule a 30 minutes call, it's also in the description. So do check that out. And without further ado, please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. It's just there. Look at it. It's just there. Just click subscribe. All right. Without further ado, thank you for joining in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all of the beautiful questions. Keep pushing out your questions to all of the mails. Keep pushing out your questions to all of the links attached. And I would be glad to answer them in the next one. See you and have a lovely one.